Detroit, Motor City, Motown, Hitsville, USA, and it's got its own unique style pizza. It's a Sicilian style, which is thick, yet light as air, like focaccia, with a crunchy exterior made famous at Buddy's Rendezvous in around 1946. With its high hydration level, this pizza is pillowly light, but simple to make. Let's give it a go. Here's our ingredient list. The secret to this pizza is the pan. Rumor has it that the first pans were parts trays from the auto industry. The Detroit pizza pan has sloped sides, making it easier to extract the pizza, and the metal is great at conducting heat. And we're going to prepare the dough one day in advance to take the taste and texture to the max. Okay, let's get to business. First, let's weigh out the flour. Again, we're looking for 11 1/4 ounces. I like this SAF instant yeast. Here goes 1 1/2 teaspoons of the instant yeast. Next, 1 1/2 teaspoons of sugar. And now 3/4 teaspoon of table salt. Okay, give that a good spin with your whisk to thoroughly blend all the dry ingredients. Here's where I go a little off the reservation. Instead of the dough hook tool, I find it better results with my paddle. It seems to get more air in there and do a better job mixing wetter doughs. Here's the 1 cup of water to give us the hydration level, roughly around 72.5%. Okay, let's take this baby for about a 3 to 4 minute spin. I just put new gears in my KitchenAid. Listen to that baby go. Slap some plastic wrap on your bowl and let it rest for around 5 minutes. While the dough is taking it easy, let's whip up the sauce. Here's the ingredient list. Again, making the sauce a day in advance helps all the spices marry together. Using your bare hands, like me, pry open your can of crushed tomatoes. And nothing fancy here either. After all, it's Detroit pizza, not some uptown pie. I bought mine at Aldi's. 1 1/2 cups of crushed tomatoes. 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil. 1 teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon dried basil, 1 1/2 teaspoons of sugar, ¼ teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon garlic powder. When it comes to sauce, it's your world. Adjust the ingredients to suit your taste. Lube up your hands with some olive oil to pull, stretch the dough, and fold it over. I don't know about you, but given my COVID dried out hands, it's great to bathe them in olive oil. We're going to repeat this cycle 3 times, letting it rest 5 minutes in between stretches and folds. Oil a plastic lidded container. 2-quart size should do it. Toss the dough to coat with oil and then flip it over. Pop it in the fridge, and I'll see you tomorrow. For timing purposes, plan on about a 3-hour rise or 4 if needed. Man, look at this luscious dough, bubbly goodness. Coat your pan with a generous amount of oil. I'm going to stretch the dough into the pan by dimpling it with my fingertips. You're not going to be able to stretch it all the way into the corners just yet. We're going to let it rest for 5 minutes, and you'll be amazed at how easy it is to stretch after that rest. I'm going to cover with foil and hit it with cooking spray so the dough doesn't stick to it as it rises. Here's a trick. I put my dough to rise in the microwave, setting the light on high. It's a great proofing box. When you are about a half hour from baking, place your oven rack on the lowest setting and preheat your oven to 500 degrees. Okay, look at that beautiful dough, all bubbly. Before I add the cheese, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil around the perimeter of the pan. Traditional Detroit pizza is made with Wisconsin brick cheese, which I don't have in Kansas, so I'm going to use 8 ounces of Monterey Jack instead. Gently, so you don't deflate the dough, add the Monterey Jack around the perimeter of the pan. This will give us a cheesy, crispy crust. I'm going to fill in any bare spots with mozzarella cheese and any remaining Monterey Jack. Pop on the pepperoni and in the oven for 17 minutes. Time to pour and sip some wine, just to lubricate your taste buds. Check it with 5 minutes to go. If the cheese is getting too brown, cover the pan with foil and continue baking for the full 17 minutes. Dang, look at that crispy crust. And no, I didn't forget the sauce. Add it sparingly in stripes or dabs. If you want more, you can always have it on the side. But wait, there's more. This pizza remains delicious the next day. Just reheat it in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes, and you will relive the deliciousness that Detroit pizza is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the kitchen.